Hello art lovers! Gulf Coast Artists welcomes you to the Jim Reeser 2025 Global Art Exhibition. Please watch your step as you ascend to the exhibit. Jim Reeser has been painting for 30 years. He started painting at the suggestion of a neighbor lady. He seemed to have a problem with alcohol and liked it too much. Anyway, she suggested that he give it a try, and Jim Reeser absolutely fell in love with it. Jim has been retired for the last 3 years and spends a lot of his time creating lasting impressions. Now let's head to the Lasting Impressions exhibition by Jim Reeser Artist. The first piece of art we are looking at is titled My Ultimate Tribute to Bob, and the size is 11 inches by 14 inches. In our next room, we find a painting with the title Somewhere in Florida. It also is 11 inches by 14 inches. Here we find Jim's painting, titled Walking Away, and it too is 11 inches by 14 inches. In this room, and why don't you sit a moment to enjoy them? The painting on your left is titled Lighthouse of Maine Lover, and the size is 11 inches by 14 inches. The painting on your right has a title of Somewhere in Maine, and it as well is 11 inches by 14 inches. Now let's move to the next room. In this room, we find two paintings by Jim Reeser. The one on the left is titled For the Love of Flowers, and the size is 11 inches by 14 inches. The painting on the right is titled Somewhere on the Appalachian Trail and is also 11 inches by 14 inches. Let's pause for a moment and rest here in the courtyard. By the way, don't forget to visit Jim Reeser's Lasting Impressions at www.gulfcoastartists.com after the exhibition. Okay, let's move on, please. In this room, we find a storm is brewing, and the size is 11 inches by 14 inches. Our last painting by Jim Reeser is titled Somewhere in My Imagination and is 11 inches by 14 inches. I am sure Jim wishes to thank you for attending his global virtual art exhibition and invite you to find out more about lasting impressions. Gulf Coast Artist thanks you as well. We are the go-to hub for accomplished and aspiring artists. Have an awesome, beautiful, beachy kind of blessed day in your heart and attitude always.